Hello and welcome back to my craft room. Well, I've had a few days off to get over my weird kind of creative slump that I was in, and I think I've come out the other side now. I've done a bit of colouring, as you will know if you've seen those videos, and I've done a bit of slow stitching in the evening. I've got something really fun to show you with that tomorrow, and I've even resorted to tidying my room, so you'll see if you watch regularly, you'll see some changes. You'll see some changes here. What's behind me? I needed a little bit of more space at the back there to put some of the things that I've made and friends have made, and put some of my pretties up. As always, I ended up taking everything out of the room and putting it all back, hoping I could make more space as I went, and I threw a few bits away, but nothing much really. Just need elastic walls. Anyway, so I'm all ready to go again. I am bursting with ideas again, kind of getting back to normal after that weird week or couple of weeks. And one project that's been waiting in the wings for a while is a kind of joint project with my friend Dolores here on YouTube. I'll show you her channel in a minute. A while back, you might have seen, if you're a regular viewer, you might have seen that we swapped some junk with each other. So I've got some junk from the States in here, and Dolores got some junk from the UK, and we're going to make colourful junk journals filled with art dolls, collaged art dolls. So a few months back I made, you might be able to see, wrong finger, hang on, I can never do this, just above my finger you can see some of the trash dolls that I made on a live stream a few months back. And a few of you did join in and make some trash dolls. Dolores was one of them, Phoebe made some, who else? Or a couple of other people made some. You'll find them in the Facebook group, the Arty Farty Annie Facebook group. I'll leave a link to that. We had a lot of fun with that. So this time it's going to be flat, kind of collaged art dolls in a kind of junk journal format. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'm going to take it stage by stage. It'd be lovely if you fancied following along. I'll show you the kind of stuff I'm going to use in a minute, but really you can just use whatever you've got. That's the idea of it. And if you didn't want to make a whole bit, you could just make individual pieces, or you could do one page in your art journal, or you wreck the journal or whatever. And as always, I'd love to see all of your creations in the Facebook page. It's been brilliant actually since the recent live stream, the Arty Farty Party. The Facebook group's really taken off, as it's just full of really fun stuff in there, and lots of ideas, and really inspiring. It's the whole point, isn't it, of doing all this stuff online, is to share ideas and inspire each other and encourage each other as well. So what I want to do first before I get stuck in is that I've got a parcel to open. I do know what it is. I'm on such a winning streak at the moment. I really should go and buy a lottery ticket, having won that huge set of oil pastels. I then got entered. I didn't even enter it myself. I got entered in the Frisk Inktober competition that they were running. Mine got entered in the fictional characters category, and you can't really see it there. Just above my finger you can see Judy peeping out, but Mr. Punch is lurking in the shadows behind her, so you can't really see it, but you might have seen that anyway if you're a regular viewer. And I just made it up in the scorer box. And yeah, and I was lucky enough to win, and it was very exciting because it was one you got voted for. People could go on and vote for their favourites. It was funny because Carmel voted for me, and I voted for Carmel, and Zoe voted for both of us because she's friends with both of us. But yeah, so it's just a bit of fun, but it's very nice to win a prize. And the prize was you could choose any of the Frisk paper pads. Well, I love Frisk paper, and we often get Frisk paper pads in the scorer boxes, but they're quite small obviously to fit in the scorer box. But so in this case I went through their catalogue, and I thought, well, I won the oil pastels, it would be nice to get some paper that I can use those on. So I chose an A3 pastel paper pad, but I haven't opened it yet. I thought I would do that on camera, so shall we have a look? No, we won't, because that's not working. Well, I've just come back on to record this extra little piece just to let you know that it's quite late, and now I've been on the phone, not on the phone, on Skype for a couple of hours with Tom, bless him, trying to work out what the problem is. I think what it boils down to is that my desk cam is buggered, and I'm gonna have to get a new one. So I just wanted to let you know that it might be a few days or a couple of weeks before I can record anything, which is really frustrating. Just always coming out of that slump that I've been in. Probably serves me right for banging on about how lucky I've been just recently. But never mind. In the end, after a lot of experimenting and whittling everything else down and trying to work out what the problem was, there are so many worse things it could have been. And maybe I should look on it as an opportunity to get a new camera that will focus better on small items and things, you know, and a slightly better lighting setup while I'm at it. So silver linings and all that. Anyway, for the time being, I'm not going to be able to show you what I had hoped to show you today. What I'm going to do until I can get something else sorted is I will take lots of photos, and I will post on here on YouTube. So watch out for the posts. I think you have to go into the community tab on my homepage for that. I'm not sure actually. I've never really used them. And on the Facebook group and on Instagram, I'll leave links to everything below, and I'll keep you in touch as best I can with what is going on. I was wanting to tell you about the collab that's coming up at the end of the month as well. We're going to do another inspired by, so it was inspired by fairy stories last time. It's going to be inspired by forests, woods and trees this time. If you'd like to participate, so there are 10 of us doing it all together, and we'll have our big reveal date is going to be the 30th of November. If you'd like to join in, you can create anything. It doesn't have to be art, it can be crafts, you know, it can be anything creative. You can make a cake if you like. As long as it's inspired by the theme of forests, woods and trees. So it could be creatures that live in the woods, it could be things that you find on a walk through the woods, it could be stories that happened in woods, it could be anything at all. And just post it on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, and use the hashtag inspired by forests, woods and trees. I will leave all of this information in the description box. I'm going to get started on my trash doll junk journal, and I will keep you posted with that. I can't show you it the way I wanted to, but I'll do the best that I can. These things are sent to trials sometimes. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been something horrible wrong with the computer. So thank goodness it wasn't that. I suppose I could still open my. I could still do this, couldn't I? Open my. Oh. All that good luck I kept showing off. I'm just taking the top off my cutting thing. There's no blade in it. Okay. I've tidied up. I think it might have been. I just wonder if the tidying is part of it, because I did a lot of reorganising on my desk where everything is all set up here. Did I dislodge something? Have I disconnected a wire inside or something? Just never tidy. That's the message. Okay. Let's end this day on a high. So this is the amazing prize that I got from Frisk. Thank you, Frisk. Beautiful colours on the front. Look at that. Now I think I'm going to use this possibly as part of the cover of my dolly journal. It'd be so frustrating not to show you it the way I wanted to. Right, okay, so here it is. So I've got 30 sheets of pastel paper, 160 GSM. I can't show you close up because I haven't got the camera. It's sort of got a slight texture to it, but not too much. Yeah, nothing much more to say about it, but I know that ideal for all pastels, including chalk and oil, as well as pastel pencils. So that's going to be really, really useful. And pastel and Frisk papers are always brilliant. So that's going to be it for today. So it's going to be a weird little video. I'm going to try again tomorrow. Get started on my art doll junk journal, and show you Dolores's channel and a couple of other things I've been inspired by, and I'll just have to post some photos of my progress. So sorry that's all a bit of a shambles, but these things happen sometimes. Thanks very much for watching, and I promise I will see you again really soon. Bye.